Oh, my ice is smooth.
Oh, that hurt. Hi, everybody. I punched my hand.
Okay, you didn't get any of the rest of the stuff in my drink.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden. And who are you? Who are you, ma'am?
I'm cold.
That's cold. And tonight, we're going to be drinking some whiskey.
I was gonna drink this stuff with you.
Huh?
I was gonna drink that stuff with you.
Oh. Okay, well, okay. You just talk to the people while I...
What are you doing? What do we even need to do?
I need to do something.
You need to sit down and talk to us.
I was going to do something.
I squirted it across the table.
Why did you squirt on the table?
I didn't do that.
I'm confused. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do?
Guys, what was Holden going to do?
It was important. It was all here, I thought. I don't know. Here's a straw.
Oh, thanks.
Hi everybody. Welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden. That's Lauren. And tonight we drink whiskey.
That looks like the red of my whiskey.
Sure. There's an eyeball on it. Looks okay. Oh. Okay.
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm all over the place today, guys. I'm sorry. My teeth are very sensitive.
Holden's having issues.
I am
But
having
what's new,
issues.
right?
Can you scoot more into frame? I feel like you're never
You're
in the
lying.
shot. Oh, my mouse. I was going to get my mouse.
Oh my lord.
That's what I was going to do. I was looking for a mouse.
So guys, what's going on?
You can tell us about our weekend?
Oh. I think I made this wrong.
Why?
It tastes funky.
Huh?
I can't even see what people are saying.
I can't find my
I don't know why I'm here. Holden lost his shit.
Where's the mouse?
He's asking me. I don't know where it is. It's not my stuff, and he lost it. Okay. Okie dokie. Sugar Kitty's here. Casey is here. Peter
Okay,
is
you're
here.
supposed to read what they're saying.
Chris Tatas is here.
Okay.
Bino is here. Josh is here.
Josh is here.
Okay.
What the frick?
That's
What
That's,
the frick? Okay. Let's get started. Enough pussyfooting around. By the way, audio I hope it was
Did I make
working.
this wrong? I need you to taste it.
My teeth are really sensitive today. Did you stir it?
I think so. I should have made some popcorn. Or some other snackies. We should have bought cookies.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe you can use a little more sugar. Or did you put a lot in there already?
I thought I put a lot. It looked
Oh.
like a lot.
That's probably. I mean, it tastes fine to me.
Maybe it's because it's my first drink of the day.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, not really.
It's not my first.
Sugar Kitty says, meow, cheers, Sugar Kitty. Casey in the chat says, time to drink some Wisconsin Bourbon. Absolutely. Peter White, Peter is in the chat. Says, cheers all, Peter. Cheers to you.
It's cold in here.
Early phrasing.
What does that mean?
Something about squirting, probably, when it was squirted.
Oh.
That's the way we phrase our things here. Love some squirting. Great Inga. From down under. Again, all. Inga. Well, Chris Tatas, cheers to you. Dan Bino is in the house. Says Bino and host. Cheers. Nice seeing you too.
Nice to meet you too.
I know.
Not you too.
I know what he meant. Bino, cheers to you, sir. How you doing? Sugar Kitty says sensitive. Brush with Sensodyne.
They're sensitive because he didn't brush his teeth 2 days.
Yeah, I went 2 days without brushing my teeth, and both of those days we were drinking
Nasty
alcohol.
boy.
You didn't brush your teeth for 2 days either.
Okay, guys, we went on a trip and I forgot toothpaste. So.
And we were drinking wine and beer and stuff all weekend, and like my teeth they're just like, they honestly hurt. It's weird looking at Henry box. I don't know what you're talking about. Someone organized, figured out. That's nice. I said figured out. Fuck.
Guys,
Josh, cheers.
we're not organized.
Yeah,
We
seriously.
already know that though, so it's okay. First step to solving the problem is recognizing that there's a problem.
Josh's picture. Josh, what the frick? Anyway, he fixed it. Okay, guys. So basically, what we got going on here today is we got some J. Henry and Sons bourbon in the chat. J. Henry has entered the chat. He's here to feed us the delicious Wisconsin bourbon. Well, while you pour these blind for me, I will make you
Who
popcorn.
the fuck said I was pouring anything?
I did.
Okay, and you think you wear the pants in this house?
I am wearing pants.
I'm wearing
Yes.
pants.
So what's gonna happen here is the beautiful Lauren is going to pour me
You
some.
should probably clean in here.
I know. We should probably just deep clean the whole house, but Lauren's
This room is
gonna.
dirtier than the rest of the house, so.
Not wrong. Pour me 4 glasses. All of them will be J. Henry and Sons bourbon. For those of you who aren't aware, we have J. Henry and Sons. Normal bourbon is a 5-year-old small batch bourbon. Comes in at.
Ah! Can you figure your shit out? Go away.
92 proof.
Go.
Why are you being mean to me?
Because it's like talking to a child.
I couldn't see where it was. This is what happens, guys. If you guys ever get a significant other and you don't feed them in time, they tend to get like upset.
What, bitchy?
What do you want? Popcorn? Popcorn?
What the heck?
Popcorn?
Who invited him?
You want popcorn or not?
Can you just get me a snack and stop complaining?
What do you want?
I don't know.
Oh
I don't
my
know what we
gosh.
have.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Who invited him? Okay, this one's gonna go here. Also, someone needs to remember these because I don't have piece of paper or a pen. Okay. Sure. This one is gonna go here. Okay. This one's gonna go here.
Don't forget to write this down.
Ow! I hurt myself. And then this one's gonna go here. Does everyone remember these? Who's remembering these? Someone write these down. Oops. I accidentally overpoured that one. Okay. I'll just go back and look. Okay. I think so.
I also brought some cereal in case the candies weren't.
I didn't write them down because I didn't have a pen.
Okay, but how are you supposed to
So
remember?
I told them to remember. Otherwise, I'll just go back in the video and then.
Okay, I'll just grab a pen.
No, because I don't remember what they are already. Give me my snacks.
Oh my goodness. Time to feed the beast.
Did you just call me a beast? I'm gonna punch you pretty soon. I'm not sharing any of my candies with you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just get on that. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna put these off to the side. So maybe we'll put them. We're just gonna put them off to the side, huh?
Stop yelling at me.
Okay, we're gonna put them over here. Right next to another bottle that I have that I may or may not drink tonight. It just depends on how I'm feeling because honestly, we drank a lot this weekend and it wasn't like a lot in quantity. It was just like we just drank consistently all weekend and I don't know. My mood for drinking hasn't really been like high today. Like we drank earlier and I feel like part of that makes me not want to drink as much right now. So, forgive me about that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, that being said, how's everyone doing tonight, by the way? Lauren's eating. What are you eating? Tell the people.
I accidentally overpoured that one.
Well, we got a stereotypical Lauren pour in glass D. But what is everyone doing and drinking tonight? How's it going? Hold on. Here we are. Figured out. Hanging AZ, cheers to you. Says figured out. Yeah, so I said I figured out. Fuck. Stacy's in chat. 4-Leaf Whiskey says cheers, everyone. And especially hi to Lauren.
Stacy.
Big ol' Audi, Casey says.
Why?
He's a big Audi guy.
Who's an Audi?
Huh? Josh is an Audi.
I know he has an Audi, but what
Audi.
are you talking about?
Anyway, enough talking about this big old Audi. Derek Whiting has entered the chat. Says cheers, everyone. Derek, cheers to you, sir. Geez, Lauren's hangry. I know.
I'm not hangry, but like if I say get me a snack and then you force me to pour shit, get the fuck out of here and go get me a fucking snack. Ah.
Oh, crap. Get a Larceny C923 as well. Cracked it last night. Good stuff. Oh, got a Larceny C923. Oh, that's awesome because I haven't seen a single Larceny C923 or a Logic Craig C923 yet this year. So good for you though. How are you liking it? Because if I'm not mistaken, I know, but like I was looking for more depth. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think that's one that he said he hadn't had previously. You're not gonna eat all mine, are you? Because he said you got all the green ones for you.
Are you complaining?
She's like, they're all mine. Robin's in the chat says cheers all. Robin, cheers to you. How are you doing tonight? Want Lauren to pouring drinks at my house. Stacy says that you have to go pour drinks at her house.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Lauren over pouring. Only if you are pouring for a whim. Single pour, double pour, Lauren pour. Yeah, that's actually how it is. It's one finger, two finger, or a fist. That's how Lauren measures. Lauren always does the fist. Fist full of bourbon.
I don't get the joke.
Because when you pour whiskey, you can do the one finger or two finger. It's like a portion sizing of whiskey, and then like the fist. Yeah, Chateau Bow Wow. So soon in the stream. Well,
Sorry,
it's always
guys.
Chateau Bow Wow when
Sorry.
food's involved or lack
My
thereof.
problem is that I needed something to snack on, but I needed to use my mouth.
And if she didn't use her mouth to eat something, she's going to use it to yell at me. They're getting rid of the Metic and American Pour in favor of the wildly pop. Okay. I hurt my brain at first, but they're getting rid of the Metic and American Pour in favor of the wildly popular Lauren Pour. That's very true, actually. I did hear that through the grapevine that frickin' Lauren pours are actually going to be the new standard for pouring whiskey, which is okay with me. Bino says, damn rain at the cabin. Yeah, so we went to a cabin this weekend with the intents of walking around, doing some hiking.
Sitting on a campfire.
You know, doing all that kind of stuff.
Relaxing.
And
It
instead,
fucking rained the whole time. What's this?
it rained the whole time. Is this the black licorice one?
Yep, I think this one's
Gross.
It is.
Yeah, so it rained the whole time, which kind of sucked, but we still managed to have some fun. Bino was up there too, by the way, hence the damn rain at the cabin comment. So we got to spend the weekend with him. Peter White says, cranberry juice, terrible head cold.
You have a head cold? That sucks.
That does suck. I hope you feel better. Get a
I had
little,
some cranberry wine
a little
weekend.
bourbon, a hot toddy. That helps head colds, right? I think. So yeah, she's hangry. Truth. I'm dying to get my hands on the ECBP C923. Yeah, you and me both, man.
It's yummy.
What
But
is
you
it?
shouldn't eat it because
What is it?
Mint.
Oh, you don't want me to think about mint again when I'm drinking whiskey. I've been known to get hangry. I feel like a lot of women get hangry. That's just the way
What
it
the
is.
fuck does that mean? I'm gonna fist your asshole. This is what you're gonna be. That's mean. That's mean towards women. Wanna know why we get hangry? Because our stupid ass husbands don't want to go get us our fucking snacks. What the hell? Feed me. That's a
Feed
wrong
me,
thing.
Seymour. Feed me.
You know what? One day I'm gonna be pregnant and I'm gonna be extra bitchy. And you know what? Every single time it happens, I'm gonna say, "This is your fucking fault."
That's what you say when you. Never mind. You're gonna be like, that's too much information. Henry says he saw both Larceny and ECBP at Total Wines too many times. Wow. Or too many nines. Oh, C923 has too many nines. So it's probably 99.99, I'm assuming. Anyway, Casey says, oof, you need to go back to Arizona. Yeah, you absolutely do. Powers John's Lane as well. Can't wait to crack her. The tube is so classy. I love me some Powers John's Lane. Powers John's Lane.
Is that the Scotch?
Nope, that is the Irish in the tube.
I didn't want the cup. I can't see.
Not
Not that cup.
I know. I'm moving both the
Purple
cups. I know.
I can't read it. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, no, the Parmesan's Lane is like my favorite Irish, I think, that I've had. Yeah, so cheers all. Cheers, Chris Jenkins, sir. How are you doing? Thanks for joining, by the way. I appreciate you very, very much. Casey says, better hide Holden. You should. Oh, yeah, Casey, that was about the fisting comment. That was probably a little out of line.
Sorry, guys.
Haynes, he said should have bought this year's The Bachelor Larceny. Saw it twice, but never bought one. Yeah, Larceny Barrel Proof is just so good. Okay, so don't know what that was, but here we got the lineup. So if you guys aren't aware of what these all are, we got the normal J. Henry and Sons bourbon. That's a 5-year-old, 92 proof bourbon. Then we have the J. Henry Bellefontaine Reserve. This is their straight bourbon finished in cognac casks. This is a 5-year-old bourbon at 103 proof. We also got their La Flame, which is a 5-year bourbon finished in Armagnac casks. That one is 56.75%, so 113.25. 113.5 proof. So that's a pretty respectable proof on that guy. And last but not least, over here we have the J. Henry and Sons straight bourbon whiskey Patton Road Reserve, which is their cask strength version. This again is 5 years old, 59.5% alcohol. That is 119 proof. So now you guys know what we're drinking.
What's this for?
This is just something I got from a tasting.
Taste notes on it. This is cheating.
Well, then, no, let me see it. I just had it up here from last time we did some whiskey. Also, guys, quick little PSA here.
PSA of what?
Huh? Do you know what PSA is?
I know what a PSA is. I'm confused what our PSA is. Oh.
I have gotten some washes from Rismov here lately. And they've been accidentally double sending me stuff because since I'm an affiliate and they send me stuff for free to promote their product, I have, like a lot of watches from them naturally. And so when they're kind of setting up their stuff, they kind of mixed up my addresses, ended up sending some to the wrong address. And so we had a little bit of mix up. So anyway, I ended up getting a couple duplicate watches that I've already have in my possession. So I've decided that I'll be giving away some other watches. One of them is this one, which you can hardly see on the live stream, but it is a Lebet watch. Comes in a nice silicone band that I personally think the silicone bands feel really nice. But it's a really nice looking watch. And we'll be doing a giveaway of that, not tonight because this is very last moment, or whatever.
Am I going too loud?
Just a little bit. But that being said, you guys, I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. So make sure you guys are paying attention because I will be doing a giveaway of those watches sometime soon.
In like 3 months.
That's not true. Where's Dickens? Yes.
If you say his name 3 times, he'll show up.
Where's Dickens? Mr. Joe Dickinson, Mr. Joe Dickinson, Mr. Joe Dickinson.
That's like 8 times. There's too many times.
That was 3.
No!
That was 3.
He said it once, and then you said it once, and then you said it again, and then you started saying it
Well,
again.
we said Dickens, and it's Dickens, not Dickskin. Robin says Lauren gets her hangriness from her dad.
Actually, Robin, I've seen you hangry too. So, I think I get it from both of you, and that's why it's so aggressive.
I'm going to stick with a no comment on this one.
What are you saying?
Huh?
Is it about me or about my mother?
Neither. I don't want to say anything that's going to get me beat up.
Who's
Or
beating you up?
any limbs near my cavities. That's what I don't want, okay? So, that being said, these are in frame. These are not quite in frame, but that's okay. We don't want to cover up Lauren's beautiful face. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get some drinking on. Actually, it starts off low, and then it gets a little fuller, and that one's about even, and then much fuller at the end. So we were
Okay,
working our way
well.
up in amount of whiskey. But let's go ahead and get glass A on the nose.
Is my bag too loud?
I don't know, but I'm kind of scared to put this in my mouth because my teeth hurt. So this is gonna be a fun one. Anyway, on the nose. Smells very good. I mean, I think I've told you guys that I've liked all of these whiskeys when I reviewed them all, but I think I have a clear favorite standout in everything
Holden
I've
likes
tasted.
everything, so
I know, but I think
yeah.
there is a standout in
Well,
some of these that I
yeah,
really enjoy.
Obviously, isn't one of them like fancier?
Well, no, they're all about the same.
What if you do this and then you put that one last?
Well, then it would be like the Weller situation all over again. I'm gonna have to quit YouTube. But anyway, on the nose, this one smells very sweet, caramely. You don't really get that youthfulness in these bourbons, even though like they're only 5 years old. But like still, they're 5 years old. That's still a good amount of age, enough that it can really bring out those sweet qualities of bourbon. Smells good though. I'm excited for this blind. Casey says, I am the proud starter of Holden's J. Henry collection. Very true. Got my first J. Henry over here from Mr. Casey himself for my birthday. So thank you, sir. And I would be able to return that favor of getting a birthday gift from him. I'd be able to get him a birthday gift if he ever came by. Because I have a bottle of...
It's okay.
It's a bottle of whiskey, Casey. As if you didn't know that that's what I got you. But I got you a bottle of friggin' whiskey, and I just haven't gotten it to him yet because he hasn't come over.
He wants to drink it.
I want to drink it. I'm gonna taste it with him. I'll give you a hint. Something I've never had before. He says, "Did you get a permit for that mustache?"
Guys, Holden's going to shave his mustache for his Halloween costume.
That's true. But we can't tell them. Wait, did we already tell him what we were going to be?
I don't know.
Because we're also dressing up as that for our live stream next week. By the way, guys, next week's live stream is going to be Halloween special. We'll be in costume, so hope you guys are excited for that.
Bourbon. Okay.
Whatever that means.
What's a scary one?
Buffalo Trace. Scares people when they hear... Or no, Blanton's. Blanton's is one that scares people. Because when they hear, you got any Blantons?
Well, Brothers Bond, obviously, because of vampires.
Dragons,
no? They're dragons.
Dragons. We like dragons. Is J. Henry a Wisconsin whiskey? Know nothing about it. Yes. So J. Henry is a Wisconsin whiskey. It's from Dane, Wisconsin. And all the grains used...
Is Dane, Wisconsin just the county? Or is it a city too?
Pretty sure it's a city too. Oh. I don't really know, actually, to be fair. But I'm pretty sure it's like a city. But anyway, yes, they're a distillery from Dane, Wisconsin. Or are they a distillery? Wait, I'm confused.
I don't know anything. I'm just here with my snack. Getting yelled at.
It says produced and bottled. I'm pretty sure they're distilled. At a different place in Wisconsin. But here's how it works. J. Henry has a large farm where they harvest all their grains, and all their grains in this whiskey is from the J. Henry Farms in Dane, Wisconsin. Their flagship is that they use like a red winter corn or something. I don't know, some kind of red corn. That is a strain of corn that is very unique to Wisconsin only, and that UW, I think one of the UW schools, University of Wisconsin something, one of those schools' agriculture program resurrected that strain of corn because it had stopped being used for like a long time, and then they brought it back. But anyway, that's what's used to make the bourbon. So they grow and harvest all of the crops and stuff themselves and grains themselves for the bourbon. I'm pretty sure they ship it off to a different distillery in Wisconsin. It's like Dancing Goat, or not Dancing Goat. It's,
yeah, the Dancing Goat.
Well, I know that.
Gets there too.
Is it? I don't know if that's the one, but I know that people in Wisconsin get stuff from Dancing Goat. But then they use J. Henry's grains, distill the whiskey, and then send it back to J. Henry where it can age. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then obviously J. Henry also does the bottling and all that kind of stuff, finishing all the fun stuff. So
Wow.
Casey says, kill the squirrel for that bad boy. R.I.P. that squirrel.
Why did you kill a squirrel? That's mean.
I think it was when we were golfing. Or he ran one over.
With a golf cart?
I don't know. Area 1 is in the chest. Says, guess who? I'm guessing you. Area 1, cheers to you, sir. Thanks for being here. Casey says, Friday, I'm actually free to go to poker. Finally. Poker, hardly know her. Yeah. People like a drink in Wisconsin. I respect that. Hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Maybe we need a road trip to find out all the details. Absolutely, we do. I want to go to J. Henry so bad.
Is he paying?
And Bino's gonna come with. But okay, let's go ahead and get glass A on the palate and nose. Obviously, I said it smells sweet, a little bit of
Why are you
corn.
talking so fast?
Come on, get back on track.
Yeah, but you were on track, and then now you're like, blah, 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 blah. You're worse than I am. How am I supposed to understand you? Did you drink it? Why don't you go brush your teeth instead of making us all watch this painful thing?
You think brushing my teeth with mint toothpaste is gonna help my tasting experience?
Would you like
at
me to go to
Bourbon
the
Bar?
store and get you some bubblegum and toothpaste? Would that make you feel better?
Yeah, I want to brush my teeth with bubblegum toothpaste. You know how long it's been since I've used bubblegum
Cinnamon
toothpaste?
toothpaste?
Okay, that actually tastes really good though. No cap.
Nobody had any caps on.
I do have a cap on. Let me go ahead. Okay, I only got like 2 of those.
There's another blue one in here. Quit it. What the F is wrong with
She grabbed all of her own, and I grabbed all the rest of them. Now she's eating all my candy. Anyway, so let's get another sip where my teeth hopefully don't have a seizure on them. Okay, very sweet. I'm getting a little bit of fruit in here as well. A light oak presence. Honestly, these have this in particular one has a lot of caramel on it, which I'm really enjoying. And a lot of sweetness. I want to say, gosh, it's like I don't know.
What'd you say?
Sweetness, caramel, maybe some light fruit. I don't know. Don't judge me too harshly yet. I haven't drank any whiskey today. We've been drinking wine and beer all day. So, it's a little bit of a warm-up situation for me.
Did you tell them where we went?
I did not tell them where we went. You can tell them where we went while I go to the glass B.
We went to some wineries. Yep. I don't want to say it.
Why? The people love you.
I'm testing you.
Okay, so we went up to Lauren's family cabin, and we stayed there. And on Monday, which was yesterday, we went to Three Lakes Winery, and then we also went to a different winery in Lakewood. I knew that. Wait, is it called Lakewood Winery?
No.
What's it called?
3 Lakes Winery and Woodland Trail.
Woodland Trail. Yes, Woodland Trail. So we went to those 2 wineries, and we also went to a winery today, which was called Fire.
No.
Broken.
No.
Something Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Forgotten Fire.
Yep.
Forgotten Fire Winery. And then we went to a brewery called Rail House Brewery. So, yeah, that's what we did. We drank a lot
we
of...
also just went to this random boutique, and they give us wine tasting.
That's true. Random wine tasting.
And that was at like 9 a.m. So like, we've been going all day.
Yeah, it's been a long day of drinking. Glass B smells significantly more in the fruity sweetness, I think, which Glass A is kind of more in the desserty sweetness. Glass A actually could have some spice in it too. Whereas Glass B, I think, is more along the lines of sweet candied fruit, like light fruit. Let's go ahead and get Glass B on the palate. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Honestly, Glass B has got a little bit more of a I think Glass B is more grain forward, not in a bad way, but like there's some grain notes in there. I would maybe think Glass B could be the flagship bourbon that they have. Good caramel though, as always. I do want to say there's a little bit of a vanilla-y sweetness in there as well. Yeah, let's get another sip on it quick.
Another here.
But yeah, I think a little bit more straightforward, a little bit less hot, a little bit easier to drink, a little bit more simple. Good though, nonetheless. But yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. The pug is crazy. It laps around the house. What the heck's going on with the pug?
Why is the pug going crazy?
Did you drive there in a minivan? Actually, we drove there in a big lifted Ford F-150.
And we were driving down the road, and then a bald eagle was in front of us.
Hell yeah,
It
brother!
was like very.
We were driving
American.
down the back country roads of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan
And it was
in a big
huge.
Ford F-150 built
It was
tough
huge.
truck. And meanwhile, there's a bald eagle flying next to us, and we were listening to some country music. We're going, hell yeah, brother! We were listening to Christmas music. Man, I should have sampled it at Trevor's. You should have, Casey. What are you doing? Holden, pull out that big eagle. Wait.
Nobody wants to see your little squirrel.
He said big eagle. I was just trying to
your
please
little
him.
worm then.
Yeah, I also found an eagle rare today. And it's quite large. I'm actually gonna go grab it quick because I want to show the people what the frick a giant bottle of eagle rare looks like. It's insane.
It is really big. Looks like a bazooka bullet.
Okay, I'm actually bringing the bag with it because like pulling it out of the bag is like a whole nother thing.
Already out of the bag.
Okay.
Look, it's bigger than me.
So first of all, it hardly fits in the bag. Like that's enough to make some people dream. Oh, look at the size.
Put it next to the
Hold
regular.
on.
Wait, put it next to the regular bottle.
Oh my goodness. It makes the regular bottle feel so fucking small. Like, this thing is so big. Look at it compared to my hand. Like, that is a giant bottle. Like, this is what, like, look at the size difference.
Is that what you and your friends say when you're together?
Oh, man. But yeah. So I picked up this Eagle Rare for a friend of a friend. Casey's gonna hook him up because I hook him up. So the least I can do, since Casey always finds me whiskey, is I can find whiskey for other people who aren't Casey. Right? So anyway, yeah, that Eagle Rare is just absolutely massive. For example, I got BEP right about the same time. Maker's Mark is lower proof, but drinks hotter than the 523. Interesting. Yeah, they had samples of a ton of stuff. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I know, right? Huge. And even Bino says WTF, which means what the Frank. Sure, he says I have a customer that makes yokes for holding military ammunitions. One of them is for cannons, where the shells are as large as that Eagle Rare. That's actually
really
nuts. What?
I was saying literally, that's what, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, that's impressive. Impressive. Looks like a cricket bat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not small for sure. Like, I'm used to seeing something that size, but like for the average man,
okay, hold it.
You just
Nobody
wouldn't.
gives a shit about the size of your fucking feet. Or your turds.
Anyway, so now that we have that massive eagle out of the nest, let's go ahead, get back on track. So glass A, a little bit more, a little bit more spices in it coming off of the glass B. A little like that sweetness is a lot more desserty. Lots of caramel, maybe in the course of brown sugar. Now that I'm kind of getting more into it, whereas this one is definitely lighter, less potent notes. But now we're going to go ahead and get glass C on the nose and the palate. Because it smells good, you know? It smells good. And that's all that really matters. So, anyway, that was horrible.
Yeah, I'm not.
Why are you drinking an old fashioned?
I just took a sip.
Also, guys, I got another new whiskey thanks to a special someone in my life,
Who?
Lauren. But I'll tell you guys about that in a minute because it's really, it's so good. But anyway, this one on the nose. This one.
You smell that like the guy on the movie smells his crack.
Oh, we watched The Wolf of Wall Street today. So, yeah. Anyway.
Actually, we started it last night, but then I fell asleep and he yelled at me.
This one
part
smells.
Of it this morning again, and then we just finished.
This one's kind of bringing back that those flavors, a little less simple, a little bit more complex, a little bit more spicy, a little less sweet. Definitely still has a little bit of sweetness in there though, but it's not like the main driving note in this, I don't think. Ow, let's go ahead and get on the palate. Whoa, the palate. The palate is where it holds the flavor and the spice and the caramel and spice. On the palate, I'd say there's a little bit of oak in there, a little bit of proof in there, a little bit of spice in there. I think the up front it kind of gets that tingle in your mouth, and the tingle in your pants. And it's just like it makes you warm inside. And that one, I guess, is a little bit higher proof than the first two. It tastes good. The palate was initially sweet, moving into the spices on the mid palate, and then finally a little bit warm and just in the back end. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and get a second sip if I'm gonna really delve into this.
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Thinking about what kind of snacks I want.
Why are you always snacking?
I don't know. I'm hungry right now.
This one's warm. This one's got proof in it. Yeah, those notes I gave are pretty accurate to what I think's in there. I'd say that spice is coming almost from the proof, maybe, but there's a good amount of oak in there as well. So overall, it's very good. I do want to say maybe a little bit of like a marshmallow, not marshmallow, but like candy corn, which has got like a marshmallow. Candy corn's supposed to taste like marshmallow and vanilla.
Candy corn's good stuff, acting like it's
but it's not potent candy corn. But I think I'm getting some reminiscence of like a little like caramely marshmallow-y vibe. So I dig that, obviously. It's very good. Anyway. Honestly, I should have bought that when you're gonna see another one. You should have.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Huge. I don't know what exactly he's talking about.
I think he's talking about the giant eagle rare.
No, because I think he was talking about Trevor's KC rye pick. Or he's talking about the eagle rare, but
he's talking about the eagle.
when they test fire those cannons, it's supposed to shake the entire foundation of the building. So that actually would be terrifying. So those are big. That's huge. Huge, as some might say. Anyways, he is clarifying, a smart kitty once told me never to pass on a Knob Creek pick. So I think that is what they're talking about.
The Knob Creek pick?
Yeah. But, cats are smart like that, for sure.
Elijah Craig.
I did pass. There was an Elijah Craig store pick at the Piggly Wiggly in Crivets today. 9-year-old. I didn't really look at the proof, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, it's pretty.
Wow.
No, I do. But, the thing is, I have so many bottles of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I don't really need another store pick, especially from a store that I don't frequent. Like, if one of my local stores that I know the people and that kind of stuff, if they got a pick, like Chester, maybe I'd buy it. But just for someone some store who I don't even shop at, often, I don't need another pick from them. But that being said, let's move on to glass D. The one and only huge pour from Lauren here.
I did so well before, and then I had an accident.
And then it slipped, as they might say. But on the nose, it does smell like whiskey.
That is a start.
That's a start. I want to say, man, it's got. Whew.
Right.
I don't even know, to be honest. Like, these are all similar in their own rights, but they also have like some funky finishes on them too. I want to say this one has got more fruity sweetness on it than the other ones. This one could be one of the finished ones. It's got. I feel like there's a little bit more going on in this one, but let's go ahead and get it on the palate.
You don't like it?
No. I do like it. It's good. There's a lot more in that glass, I think, than in the other ones. I gotta say, like, the amount of burnt brown sugar, like, and burnt caramel. Wait, what is burnt caramel? Is that turned into, like, what does that turn into?
I don't know. Burnt.
Or no, burnt sugar makes caramel. What does burnt brown sugar make?
Caramelized sugar is caramel with a little bit of cream in it.
Anyway, this tastes and smells good. Honestly, I think the palate actually has a little more to offer than the nose, but I could be mistaken. What I do know, though, is my palate's pretty blown out today and my teeth hurt.
Your darn teeth.
My darn teeth. But if I was going to put a note on that, it's something familiar and sweet, dessert-like. I want to say like
something creamy.
Yeah, creamy.
Vanilla.
Cinnamon roll like frosting, like a frosted cinnamon roll maybe. I don't know. It's got a lot going on. It's got like some. It's got a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of dessertiness. It's like that vanilla cinnamon frosting that drips off of your cinnamon rolls, you know?
Wow. It's so good.
I do like that one a lot. And I feel like that one has a lot going on. A good amount of oak in it, some sweet oak, like candied oak, in the finish. It's very sweet and desserty. That one's good. I like that one.
What's your favorite?
I like it a lot. I don't know. I haven't really. I only went through the first time. I do. That stinks.
Did you fart?
Yeah.
Hold in. Nobody wants to smell that.
I'm glad you guys can't. I'm glad that there's no such thing as 4D YouTube live streams yet, because you guys would not be happy with me. Why does it smell like that? Oh man, we did not eat healthy this weekend at all.
Nobody wants to smell your fart. It's gross. You've literally pooped like 5 times. How do you still have fucking farts?
And the thing is, Lauren is just trapped in this tiny little room with
I'm
me.
in the corner.
She's in the corner. She literally is helpless. She can't leave. So
I'm gonna fart and trap you under the covers tonight.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. And yes, the massive eagle. I don't know if I'll see another one for under $100. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's true.
I was so confused why she set it down and it was like the size of Holden.
Yeah, because like
first of all, I was like, why is it $100?
Yeah, it's just like, look, it's so big. Like, it's just like big. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I held it, you know, like normally you can take a bottle of whiskey and you can just go like that, no big deal. I feel like if you did that with this one, it could actually snap off at the neck, which is pretty knuck and futz. And I love Eagle Rare. Like, I'm not gonna keep it, but like, you could drink a lot of fucking Eagle Rare before you would ever have to replace this bottle. And this is a cool ass bottle. Like, what do you would never want to just throw it away. Like, this thing's huge. You gotta find another use for it. Anyway, that being said, let's run back through. Let's do a little bit of comparisons, A/B comparisons, a little bit of side-by-sides on here too. Sugar says caramel creams are the candies with powdered sugar in the middle.
I gave you a caramel
This
one.
one?
Yeah, that looks like caramel. It's got cream in it. Caramel.
What if it
cream.
smells like peaches?
Well, nobody's gonna eat it unless you shove up your nose.
We got some saltwater taffies. So
I think people know what saltwater taffies are. It's okay.
I think you're right. Hangout with caramel.
I am always right. You don't have to tell me that.
You know what?
You just have to accept it.
I bet this would pair really well.
That's what I
Probably
really
with all of these.
took it out for.
Unreal. Oh my god. You know what should be an actual thing?
Bourbon
Like, actually?
pairings with saltwater taffy.
Bourbon pairing with saltwater taffy. Or even just caramels. But like, you know how like when you eat a caramel or a saltwater taffy, your mouth just salivates and you get like flavor overload? When you drink whiskey with that, it fucking does the same thing, but your mouth goes
I
nuts.
try. Where's the other one? Hold on. We only grabbed one of that flavor.
Well, I have a black licorice one here if you
What a dick.
want to try that one. Oh man. I got some left in my mouth.
No.
You want a baby bird it?
Spit it in my nose. Nasty motherfucker.
You need to find the maple syrup and the anniversary edition, J. Henry, to complete the collection. I know. The thing is, I'll find an anniversary. I found anniversary ones last year. But the maple is a limited edition, and I think distillery only. So that's a huge bummer because the maple one's probably
The
knocking
distillery's not
butts.
that far away.
I know, but it's sold out like on release day, I think.
Well, maybe you should have got your shit together and went down on release day.
I can do that now because I'm not working at Menards anymore.
All you do is talk about this.
I'm sorry, I'm excited to have my life back. Hanging Easy says, the J. Henry's pretty fairly priced. Yeah, so for their mainstay,
no.
honestly, I don't even really remember what their mainstay is. Casey got it for me, so I can't speak on what he paid. But I'm pretty sure their mainstay is probably around $35, maybe. That's a total ballpark. I have no idea how much their main one is. But I can tell you that the La Flame was like $80, which is amazing. Great price. Actually, when I reviewed the La Flame, I compared the price quality for quantity, whatever, value for the money. I compared it to Legendary Barrel Proof because, honest to God, I think it's better than Legendary Barrel Proof and basically the same price. So, and then the Bellefontaine, I believe, is around that $70 price range, 70, 80, same kind of thing. And then same with this one.
This one is $50.
So $50 for the normal mainstay, and I'm pretty sure the rest of them are between $70 to $80 per. Just depends on where you get them. And then the anniversary edition, I think, is $100, which I don't have that one yet, but I will get it later this year. So it won't be long. I
don't believe that. Since you quit your second job to pay for your habits.
Yeah, but then I picked up one couch set, and it's gonna make me $600. So
yes, but you have other things you have to pay for, like my habits.
You're in far worse than Chateau Bow Wow tonight. I know.
What did I do? What did I say? I don't remember.
You said that you were.
You ate the last caramel, you asshole. That is you did. Oh
my. Hot box to the fiance. Oh no. It was the farting. That's what happened. Yeah. Oh man, Bino likes it too. He says, huh? I never see those big bomber yards here. I've never seen one before either. But
it was in Michigan.
Bino says, "Nice seeing you too." It's storming there right now.
It stopped here, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it's even raining at all anymore. Is it dark out? Yeah, it stopped raining for a while down here. Casey says, "I thought the regular was around $40."
Maybe the price is just more expensive online. And that would have been the
prices normally are more expensive.
That would have been the price for Madison too, not the price for Green Bay, which I'm guessing it's probably more.
Oh, that was an online price?
Well, it was on their website, buy it from Sealbox.
Oh yeah,
So
well, yeah, that's gonna be more expensive. Probably closer to $40. 40 to 50. Good price range on there. Hot Boxster, and then ate all the good candies. Caveman. Absolute fucking savage. Yeah, that's right.
And you didn't get me any good snacks. I'm hungry. I don't know why. I just had chicken tenders too. I want pizza. No, I don't want pizza. It's really quiet in here. We should get like a sound in the background. No. Did you fart again?
I was just waiting for you to smell it.
Do you want me to punch you on the live stream? Is that what you want?
That's why I wasn't saying anything, because I kept looking at you waiting for that moment.
Just want fucking good snacks, and you keep eating all the chocolates and farting. Pretty soon you're not going to have someone to sleep with. I'm going to put you in Myrta's kennel and then take Myrta.
That's Chateau Bow Wow. That's the dog house.
Probably not comfortable, and it probably stinks.
Well, it's going to stink worse after I go in there.
Why would you do that to Myrta?
He's whining right now.
Yeah, because he can smell your farts.
Oh my goodness. Anyway. Well, okay. We just do this all the time. She does.
Wait until Holden wakes up tomorrow.
Wait until she gets an upset stomach. She does the same thing. Okay. Don't act. You guys don't get it twisted.
I don't do it on the live stream in front of people.
We're not in front of people.
Yeah, but they're watching us argue over you fucking farting in my fresh ear.
Well, I can't smell it though.
Holden.
She does the same thing to me.
Yeah,
actually,
private.
She's not kidding about trapping me under the covers. She would attack me with it, like using the gas in the wars. You know.
I don't compare it to that because that's really mean.
Okay, so far I think this one's taking the lead. This one's okay, but this one's very proofy. Lots of proof on that gal.
Who said it was a gal? What if it's a man?
Glass B is almost completely dead after blowing my palate out on those other three. But some redeeming sweet qualities in the finish and in the back of the palate on Glass B. So not bad at all. Actually, it's still holding up even though I've been blowing my palate out, which is refreshing. So,
can you do anything without having a bodily function?
I'm sorry, people. Well, at least you did not blame it on her. That would be worse. Well,
he can't blame it on me. I know what comes out of my asshole. He doesn't.
I don't think people needed to know that. But Tater Dom is in the chat and says, "Happy belated birthday to Hangin' AZ."
It was Hangin' AZ's birthday.
Hangin'? What the frick, Hangin'? When's your birthday? I'm pissed. That one looks like a shade darker. That one looks a shade darker. This one does look a shade darker in the thing. But
it might just be because there's a lot.
Lauren did pour an obnoxious amount in that glass, and that could be playing tricks. But, you know. Well, I guess we'll compare the bottles after we find out what they are. Let's go back to Glass A, though, because this is the one I remember the least. It actually smells awesome. Smells like really good on the nose. Glass A is, oh my, whoa. Two different things here going on. Glass D, way more fruit sweetness than I thought. way more fruit sweetness, whereas Glass A is more on the dessert spice side. It's funny how different things can change when you do a side by side with them, but you know, Glass A almost feels a little bit easy to drink. Still a good amount of still it's got some stuff to it, you know. But it is, how should I put this? A easy sipper. Yeah, I like Glass A and Glass D. I think so far, I think this one's gonna be in last. And then I think this one's gonna be in second to last, and I think I gotta decide between these two which one my favorite is, but let me go ahead and get Glass C one more time. Third hole Sally strikes again.
Holden likes when she strikes.
Hanging AZ says he turned 50 yesterday. Oh my gosh! Happy freaking birthday to Hanging AZ. Hanging AZ, cheers, my friend. Happy birthday. Salud to you.
I don't need any.
Well, Lauren doesn't want to salute you on your birthday, but, well, I know it's not your birthday, but yesterday was.
I drank yesterday, so...
We did drink yesterday, so we'll just dedicate all that drinking to you, Mr. Hanging AZ. So, cheers to you and happy birthday. Belated. Thunder on Light show here. Oh, I actually kind of like storms, so
I'm surprised that your phone's working in the storm up there.
True. Hanging AZ says smells like Axe body spray in an alley in Chinatown.
Who? You?
Probably the whiskey.
Your fucking farts?
Maybe my farts. It could be my farts. Yeah, so that's, you know.
This is gonna go on the internet.
Oh,
for
and
the
Sugar,
history of world to fucking.
Sugar Kitty says they have a thunder show on stream right now. The lights not so much. I am making thunder. Why are you saying it's going to the world? And Bino says Holden. What's up, sir? What?
Holden. He's yelling at you.
I didn't do anything, I promise. Salute to Mr. Hanging AZ. Anyway, I think.
Why do you say Holden? I want to know.
I don't know. I'm still waiting to find out. I think this one's in third place is a good spot for it. I think it really is between these two. I think this one has more potent flavors. This one's a little bit more subtle, but this one's very good. This one, oh my gosh, this one is just, I think, oh, this one's really good. I think this one takes it.
That's the last one?
I think the nose hold on. Just a second. So.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. But. Well, Lauren goes back and figures out which is which. I'm gonna let you guys know that I put it in B last, C third, A second, and D is in first place. But wanted to let you guys in a little secret that I happened to pick up.
Okay, hold on.
The new Booker's batch
Don't say I. You didn't fucking do any of the work.
03. I was gonna.
Lauren went and picked up that. Thank you.
I was
very
getting
much.
to that if you would have let me finish.
I'm at the part where it tells us what things are.
Okay, but anyway, Lauren picked this up for me, 2023-03. I had a little nip of it the other day, and it's quite good. I'll get into that after we're done with this stuff. But please don't go. Please go in order of like my least. So start with B and then go C, then A, and then last place. So in last place we have Glass B. And what was Glass B?
The regular.
The right. See, that I saw coming from a mile away. Thing is, it's good. It does have some residual sweetness, but you can taste a little bit of grain. Not in a bad way. I think it really is showing that Wisconsin heirloom grain. But I think it just like the proof is really holding it back from all those big flavors that are coming in some of these other ones. I think it's really good and a really good base for everything else. So last place was their flagship bourbon. What was Glass C that took third place?
I don't know. I know what the first glass is.
Okay, but go to Glass C.
Okay, you're gonna make me bounce all over for no reason. Glass
Well,
C was La Flame.
Was it really?
Yes.
Glass C was La Flame. It drank hot. Like I said, it drank hot. I really thought this one was going to be in first place. You know, it's not bad, but I think I stand with my decision. I think it's really good, but I still think third place. I think that these two, Glass A and D, I like just a little bit better. So that being said, what is Glass A?
That one.
It is this one?
Mm-hmm.
Glass, really?
Yep.
Glass A is the Bellefontaine Reserve that's finished in cognac casks, which means, number one, first place, Glass D. It's J. Henry & Sons Patton Road Reserve, which is actually the craziest part about all of this is going off of first impressions and when I tasted all of them, I thought that this would have been first place, this would have been second, and this would have been third, and I figured this would be last. But I didn't think I liked this as much as I like it. Now, this one is cask strength, higher proof. It has been open now for a while, and it had a chance to air out. I think it opened up incredibly well. I think when I first had it, maybe it didn't have as much like going on. I think this opened amazingly well. That tastes awesome. This one is about on par from what I remember. Very good. This one, still drinking hot, which I guess if I'm prepared for it, that's totally fine. But I wasn't prepared for the heat today. Still a great bourbon. Would go great with a cigar. I do think it compares to a cigar blend or cigar batch from
Blend. Quit fucking it up.
Cigar blend from Joseph Mort.
Oh my lord.
Joseph Magnus.
I know this shit. Come
Sorry,
on.
there's an actor and his name is Joseph Morgan. Wait, is that his name?
No, it isn't his name.
How do you even know who I'm talking about?
No, it doesn't sound like a real
The
person.
black guy from The Walking Dead. His name in the TV show is Morgan, which could be what? Joseph Morgan. I feel like that's just a real person. I'm confused. But anyway.
I'm sure someone in this world's name is Joseph Morgan, but it ain't the guy who made that bourbon.
The weather kitty, it's Stormy.
I like the way Beano talks to Sugar Kitty. I think it's funny.
It's Stormy. We need a live with Toot Toot versus Holden while Lauren and Ken talk about Legos.
That sounds like an interesting thing.
That would be interesting to say the least. Do you know about Legos?
I don't know anything.
Okay. Haney Z says, is that a new Booker's Suckers batch?
There's a sucker?
This is my baby. No, because, Booker's is kind of like plays on the fact that it's in the fancy box and it has a name and it kind of makes people pay more than what people want to pay. So people think you're a sucker if you buy Booker's. And I am a sucker because I happen to buy them every single time. So, but let's go ahead and let's bust out the old Booker's 2023-03. This one is the Mighty Fine batch. Spoiler alert, tastes fucking awesome. Let's pull it out here. So let's just run through an overview, the gist of what it is.
The sugars.
It's 63.3% alcohol. That's 126.6 proof. It is 7 years, 1 month, and 10 days old. It is called Mighty Fine Batch because Mr. Booker knows favorite saying is that it's mighty fine, and you always knew it was a good batch because he would say that's a mighty fine batch. So that's why it's all like that. That being said, I had a glass of this when I first got it, when Lauren first brought it home for me, and I thought it was knockin' futz. I think this could actually be my favorite Bookers that I've had of all time. So that being said, I think the 03 batches of Bookers tend to be hitters because last year's 03 batch was also a hitter.
You think everything is a hitter. You are just too happy.
Would you rather me be not happy?
I'd rather you like my mashed potatoes.
Smell that.
Mm.
This. Now, okay. So let's pull out the Patent Road Reserve. Let's do a little bit of one-on-one comparison between cast strength, Beam product, cast strength, J. Henry product, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So, obviously Beam, more nutty. A little bit of nuts. It's got some nuts in it, but it's like peanut butter, like thick, creamy peanut butter. Comparatively, the J. Henry is very sweet. It's got some candy caramel, candy corn, like sweetness. Different ballpark. The Bookers. The Bookers has more spice. It has more chocolate, spice, peanut butter, greatness. Let's get the Bookers on the palate.
Nobody wants to see you burp and then blow it into your bourbon.
It's just so, guys, it's so good. I like it. I like it a lot. For Bookers. It's good for Bookers. Now, the palate is drinking a little bit hotter. A little bit hotter than the J. Henry was. A good amount of spice in there. A good amount of like a clove. Peanut butter still coming through. Chocolatey in there. Oak presence for sure. Oak spice. Some tannins. Yeah. Muy bien. Very good. Very nice. I like it a lot. Now let's go ahead and do a side-by-side right against the J. Henry cast strength. J. Henry cast strength has so much more sweet, almost, I feel like it almost has a floraliness in the palate, which I did not get earlier, but comparing it to Booker's, now I am getting a little bit of like a florally aspect, but it definitely has like this sweeter, light fruity, florally type nose to it, or palate to it, which I'm enjoying. Whereas the Booker's tends to lean more on that spice, that dessert, that chocolate and peanut butter, which obviously I'm a sucker for. So yeah, two completely different bourbons. Still very good. I actually think that the J. Henry has got something on the Booker's. The Booker's obviously is pretty true to the Beam profile. So if you're a Beam fan, you're going to like this Booker's, obviously. I think that J. Henry, though, has something special to offer. It's kind of unique in its own right that you can really kind of be with it and drink it, you know, and not be thinking about every other whiskey you've ever had. So
this is the most Wisconsin thing ever. From our farm to your family.
Wow.
Like, most people say from our table to yours. But it's from our farm.
Experience the luxury of flavor.
Experience the luxury of the farm.
We could have got married there.
Seriously?
I think so.
I'm going to look it up.
It says receptions, parties, corporate events, a unique personal experience. Anyway, so I got this thing from when they were doing a J. Henry tasting at one of the liquor stores I frequent. And it has some tasting notes. It says that the small batch has musky notes of sandalwood.
Oh, yeah, you can get married there.
Is it pretty?
It's a mansion.
Oh my gosh.
Holy
Oh my
balls.
gosh. Why didn't we get married there?
Yeah, why didn't we? It's holy heck.
That thing
It's
looks freaking
gorgeous.
sweet.
Fuck.
Damn it. We should have did our research. Anyway, the flagship bourbon has mainly musky notes of sandalwood and brioche make up the nose. The warmth of this bourbon lifts flavors of stewed figs, cherries, and vanilla cinnamon and cinnamon stick, enhancing the harmony between them. Barrel beauty prevails here. So again, I think a lot of that's being blown up with the kind of warmer whiskeys I was drinking. I definitely can get the vanilla and cinnamon. It definitely has those very classic bourbony notes like that. Stewed figs, you know, it does have a very light. Everything's a lot lighter with that one. But moving on to the La Flame, which came in third place, their tasting notes on that one says it is spiced and opulent on the nose with hints of cinnamon, chili powder, golden raisin, and hints of tobacco. The palate is equally spicy with a distinct heat mellowed by baked pear, spiced plum, and walnuts. These flavors endure on a long, smooth finish. So yeah, when I said it's spicy and hot, I mean spicy and hot. Cinnamon and chili powder on the nose. I didn't get as much raisins on the nose of this one this time. The tobacco, I think, is for sure there. I don't think I spotted it quite at all during the tasting. But still very good. Are you enjoying reading your Captain Crunch box here? What are you doing? Playing the game?
Oh, it says unscramble the first letters of the animals below and learn how Captain Crunch stays crunchy in milk. Fucking sawdust.
Fucking sawdust, she says.
ERTS.
Bino says, good show, you two. I'm out. Bino's leaving and you're not even saying bye to him.
I said goodbye.
I'm
gonna write these letters down.
Crunch berries is excellent taste, says Sugar Kitty.
I'm gonna like them. I'm so confused.
Why is it empty?
No.
Oh, did you eat it all? Anyway, so in third place we had the Bellefontaine Reserve. That one's cognac finish. And that says a cognac barrel influence is clear with scrumptious stone fruit, nut, and honey tones dominating the nose, with spicier hints of oak and coconut underneath. Oh, sweet and soft despite its high proof, it showcases more fruit and honey tinged flavors before finishing very smooth. So yeah, like I said, this one.
This fucking bullshit. Do you wanna know what the answer is?
What?
Fucking secret. It's a secret.
Sawdust. It's sawdust. When I was saying that this thing is light, it has some light, delicate flavors. This is spot on. I think it's very good. I think it hit that mark, but it is a bit lighter than the other ones. I gotta say there is honey in here as a good note. I'm very bad at picking out honey in whiskeys unless it's fucking Penelope Rio, obviously. Also, I saw the Elements Hive today, which people are going nuts for. I saw it 3 places today. I did not buy any, but it's finished in honey barrels, so I can imagine. I can imagine it tastes really good. But yeah, very good. And then last but not least, what they say about the Patent Road Reserve. Now, all the Patent Road Reserves, I believe, are single barrels, or they're batches, and I got the batch Prairie Walk is the name of the batch. So this one says vanilla custard is sweet and creamy on the nose, full flavored in the mouth, and creamy vanilla and light maple are balanced by intense cinnamon, ripe nectarine skin, and butter toasted corn kernels. Sweet, spicy, and lengthy. Okay, definitely that vanilla custard, that creaminess. Remember when we were talking about the cream?
Yeah. So I was telling you the cream. I was giving you hints.
Oh. Well, oh well. A light maple. Yeah, I mean, this one is just so good. The nectarine skin, I'm a little bit confused. Well, actually, hold on. Here's the thing. I can never pick out that that's nectarine skin.
What the heck does nectarine skin taste like?
I don't know.
What the
I'm
heck is
assuming it's just like
nectarine
a
skin?
same
Is
thing
it
as like a
like orange?
citrusy. Well, a nectarine is kind of like an orange.
Is it? Are you sure?
I probably would have just said a light citrus note instead of like a nectarine skin. But yeah, I could see how it is. Butter toasted corn kernels.
What's a corn kennel?
Like the corn kernel would be like corn, I think.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Unless it's thinking like popcorn kernels.
But that's a kernel.
Oh yeah, that's a kernel, isn't it? What the hell is a corn kernel? Ouch.
I need to look it up.
Sweet, spicy, and lengthy. So that just about fits the description. Yeah, nice. I enjoyed that a lot. Then after that, we moved on to the Bookers, which I've been.
I think they just have a typo on it. Because I looked up what a corn kennel was, and it just comes up corn kernel.
It definitely says kennel. I should email them and let them know that.
Yeah, there's literally nothing on here that says kennel. Corn kennel. Corn kennel meaning.
On the Bookers, it says
corn
there's
kernel.
some vanilla and brown sugar sweet notes come through very well from the white oak barrels. The taste is great in full bodies. When added to a splash of water, it has some great flavors. It has a long Kentucky hug. So that's all I get for tasting notes on the Mighty Fine batch. Either way, though, still very good. Probably one of the best Bookers, if not the best Bookers I think I've had. In my opinion, I think this one's great. This is the one I would buy. If you guys are hesitant on whether or not you wanted to buy a Bookers, I think this is the one you should buy. Personally, my personal opinion, I think I like this one the best. I know that 2022-03 is a big hitter. I know that Fred Minnick said that one's the best. But I, Holden Tilot at the Bourbon Bar, think that 2023-03 is the best. So far. I mean, I haven't had them all. You know, my palate's down here and Fred Minnick's up here. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying this is fucking great. So, yeah, I like it.
Maybe we can do one where you compare the two.
Absolutely, we should.
Not right now.
Not right now, but wait! Oh my gosh! Look who's here!
Yeah, I told you if you say his name too many times, he'll say it.
Joe Dickinson appears. Says, "What kind of whiskey goes with crunch berries?"
I'm sure one of them does.
A Midwinter Night's Dram goes with crunch berries. Actually, I'm sorry.
Can you just punch me?
So a Midwinter Night's Dram came out in Wisconsin last week, and like literally every single person on Facebook seems to have gotten a bottle. Meanwhile, I have not seen a single one. It's the Act 11 scene, whatever. And I don't know if I'm gonna buy it this year because I don't know. It's one of those things that it's like I didn't get scarred last year. I like that bottle. It's just it's expensive, and I just don't know. So maybe I guess we're gonna see how I feel when I see it in person. If I see it, if I have the opportunity to buy it, whether I will or not, I'm not sure yet. It's gonna be definitely on a whim, for sure. Sugar says corn kennel is where Holden's gonna be sleeping tonight. You're not wrong.
Well, if I put him in the dog kennel, I could just throw some corn kennels at him.
Kernels. Act 10 was not so good. Act 9 was much better. Sugar says. So I really want to know how Act 11 is. Because that's so I'm really bummed because the first Midwinters that I got is Act 10. The first one I've even ever tasted in my entire life is Act 10. So like it makes me wonder what I'm missing on Midwinters. So I don't know. I'm gonna watch some reviews. I'm gonna try to make my decision better for the Act 11. Get the Maggie way better than Midwinters. What's some Maggie? What's the Maggie? Joe, please. I'm sorry. I'm uncultured. Shirky says Friday at Fred's Pig was better than Midwinter's. Which I have heard as well. That's actually not the first time I heard that. Probably from you, to be honest. Let's be honest. Interesting. I don't know. I'm a sucker for allocated bottles, but I'm a much bigger sucker for allocated bottles that I've never had before. Like clearly I've never had a Booker's before, so I had to get it. But I don't know. The Midwinters is just, I don't know. I don't think I'd be buying these Bookers if they were $150. I don't. I personally think I'd be passing on a lot of them. Sugar says the three wise men were known as the Magi, Magi, M-A-J? Is it Mage or Maj?
Doesn't even help me.
Magi. The Magi?
The menage a trois?
Menage a trois? I don't know what menage a trois is.
What is it?
A three-way.
It is really? You're eating one of mine. You're eating two of mine.
Yeah, menage a trois. A menage a trois is a three-way. Hey, that one's not yours.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, a menage a trois. Menage a trois is a three-way. It's when you have sex with more than one person. Three of them. People thought.
Do you have a menage a trois?
I've never. Do you wanna?
With who?
Gal get up.
Why her?
Because she's hot.
She doesn't look anything like me.
Okay. This one.
Nobody's here to fucking talk about the saltwater taffies.
This one is Neapolitan. It's got the strawberry chocolate vanilla ice cream in it. I think.
Okay. Close your mouth when you chew because I can't listen to it.
I think that if I was gonna drink whiskey with this one, it would be Buffalo Trace. That strawberry ice cream.
Okay.
Straight Buffalo Trace for me. That's what I think I get when I drink Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
Smells good.
I don't need any Buffalo Trace.
Me either.
Remember that time you got kicked out of that liquor store over Buffalo Trace?
Yeah. Think of saying magic. Magic.
Magi.
I'm kidding. No, Magi.
What's a magi?
A Magi are the three wise men. Don't you know?
Who are the three wise men?
A local candy shop sells saltwater taffy that has mango flavor that is just so good.
Yeah, there's some candy shops around here that have better selection. We weren't really at a candy shop. We just really wanted ice cream. So we got a big bag of saltwater taffy.
This one is going to be a orange dreamsicle flavor. And I'm about that life. But I'm going to go ahead and pair the Bellefontaine with this one, the Neapolitan one, because fruity. I don't know.
All right, this is the Maggi, the rye whiskey.
A blended rye whiskey.
Rye West. And then
Oh.
Nice jam. Oh yeah, it's
The
got the
Magi.
three wise men on it.
Okay, interesting. So the Magi is a High West thing. They get their taffy from Atlantic City.
Oh.
You know how long I didn't know that Atlantic City was a real place?
They say it in Friends like 500 times.
I know, but that's when I found out that it was a real place.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Because I just thought it was like the city underwater.
That's Atlantis.
It's well, same thing.
It's not the same thing. Atlantic and Atlantis.
Sherry says it's from Cat's Eye.
I got that. I found the website. We're all good. Now we know it's a thing. I have something poking me in the eye.
I had the opportunity
Ow,
to get a High West Prisoners. I don't know, Prisoners, the one with the prisoner wine casks, but I don't know. It's Cat's Eye by Gene Nassif.
Well, that I don't know. I didn't look that closely.
That I wouldn't know either.
We just heard about it today, Joel.
He's the one who told us.
You told us.
Okay, Orange Dreamsicle Very nice. Go ahead and pair that one with the orange rind that comes from
The tangerine.
our nectarine skin
Nectarine.
that comes from the cast strength. My bad.
Would you ever eat an emu?
That made that really spicy. And yeah, I would eat an emu.
Really?
Why not? It's just a bird.
Yeah, but doesn't that seem a little sketchy?
Listen, unless it's human, meat is meat.
Oh, so you'd eat Murta?
Would I eat a dog?
If you say yes, I'm going to leave.
Listen,
Not in like a life or death situation, like you see it on a menu somewhere.
I would never fucking order dog.
I'm not talking about dog. I'm talking about emu.
Oh yeah, I'd eat emu. I don't know.
Disgusting. Oh God.
People eat fucking duck. Duck are more house animals than emu
You're
are.
gonna eat our dog. Oh, you are so fucked up.
I never said I was gonna eat
You
our
literally
dog.
just said, well.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was a zombie apocalypse, like in The Walking Dead.
No, why would you eat Murta? Oh my God.
Well, I wouldn't eat our dog, but I would eat a
You're
dog.
gonna eat Hanging AZ's pug?
No.
Okay.
Listen, in The Walking Dead, there's a pack of dogs that walk past, and they kill them all and eat them because they didn't have
That's disgusting.
any food.
Ugh, that makes me want to vomit.
They're in Iowa. They also make Obtainium and NASA Family Reserve. And those are both very good whiskeys, I've heard. Haven't had, but heard. Cat's Eye makes Obtainium. They're an awesome distillery in Iowa.
We're not that far from Iowa.
I know. I've had ostrich instead of emu. It's like turkey. See? Not weird.
Well, I don't even like turkey that much, so why would I eat that?
Yeah. Is that part of the big three? I don't think that's quite part of the big three.
That's enough. That's enough candies.
You ate 10 times more candy than I did.
They're my candies.
No, they're
All
not.
of my green ones.
Just let go. I just want to eat more candy.
They're all, you took all the green ones.
Here you go. But yeah, so I think what are we about to sign
I'm
off?
ready to be done.
I'm ready to
You're
sign
eating
off.
all my fucking candy and talking about eating dogs.
So I'm gonna get my ass beat. Make sure you
No,
guys.
I need some snacks.
Lauren needs some. What was it? Snacks.
I said snacks.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna stick something in your ear.
That being said, guys, that's gonna be the end of the live stream because we've drank a lot of whiskey. I've drank a lot today. We've entertained you guys for an hour and 27 minutes, hour and 28 almost. And yeah, it's time for us to log off and kind of get ready for our life to resume tomorrow after our short vacation. That being said, thank you all for being here. J. Henry makes great whiskey. If you guys have the opportunity, I would absolutely buy stuff from them. I know they're Wisconsin born and bred, but like I said, good whiskey. Buy some if you can. Also, this Booker's best Booker's I've had in a while. Not gonna lie. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, and if you're not and you want to, hit that join button. Joining will allow you to get things. Which, by the way, will happen for next week. Fingers crossed.
What the fuck are you doing between now and next week that you're gonna get shit done?
Oh, we have our party this weekend.
Yeah. We're meeting our florist.
Anyway, very, 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 very soon, within the next 2 weeks for sure, we'll have all the stickers and everything done completely, and some whatever you want to call them, GIFs or GIFs or emojis stuff for the members. That will happen, like I said, probably next week because I don't work at Menards anymore, so I'll finally have time to live my life how I want to live it. Hell yeah. So that being said, if you guys want to join, hit the join button, or you can wait until we get that stuff put out for sure. That being said, thank you all for being here. We love you all. Subscribe, hit the like button, like the lick and lick the like. Go check out all the rest of the people. Also, there are some people on here that support us, like Stacey H. Make sure you go and subscribe to her as well. You guys already are. I know this. But if you're not, go subscribe. Also, check out the other live streamers tonight. I'm sure 21090 is on, as always, part of the TGIT crew. Sugar Kitty will let you guys know who else is here who else is streaming tonight because Sugar Kitty is a goat. like that? Why are you always trying to leave before you finish your whiskey?
Because he stops.
I think I would. Yeah, I don't know.
He can't.
I can't finish
He's
all
a
this.
quitter.
I drank so much. You're streaming next Monday, right?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We're
Halloween.
streaming on Halloween.
Halloween day. Gonna be streaming. Hopefully, too many people aren't taking their kids out. But that being said, cheers all, and we'll see you all in the next class.
That's not right.
Cheers. That didn't sound great, but you know, it is what it is. Bye bye, everybody.
That's okay.
Have a great time.